Yeah, I mean, the more partners you have, the more coordination there is amongst partners, right? So, okay, we're dialed in with ESPN. We jump over here, and maybe things aren't as smooth as you'd like them to be. That's why the grass can be always greener, but sometimes the devil you know, right? So yeah, you're asking for a lot more work with regard to logistics and coordination and figuring out how the event will be not only produced, but marketed, right? If you have a longtime partner, a single longtime partner, you know each other very well, you know the things that the event and the organization requires. You go to somewhere new, a whole new set of executives and creative, and maybe they have a different idea of how they want to portray your sport or market your sport. So those are conversations that come up the more partners you have. And like I said, it can go in any direction. In theory, if you got that far in the negotiations and you made a deal, then you should be on the same page. But that doesn't change the realities of, a liaison with A, B, C, and D rather than just A or A and B. So I don't want to say you can lose control because when you're in a position that the UFC is at this point, I'm going to assume that they have as much control as they want. But it's a lot of balls in the air and it's a lot of, marketing, publicity, all that stuff. You want it to be perfectly tailored to your event. When you've been working with a certain broadcast partner for a long time, obviously you know how to handle, or they know how to handle things. So yeah, there's an unknown, there's an X factor that I think exists when you branch out. But the flip side of that is you're reaching everyone everywhere. And if you can't see me here, you can see me there. And if you missed me here, you can see it here. And as well, and we see this now. We didn't see this in the old days, but the cross promotion, right? There was a time when if the same show or let's say football for example, NBC wouldn't necessarily publicize the games that were going to be on CBS or Fox or NBC or ABC or Monday Night Football, whatever. They wouldn't necessarily promote that, but I think now they do. If you watch the NBA playoffs, they always tell you what games are on ESPN or ABC or TNT. So I think multiple partners, obviously multiple checks, but the opportunity for multiple cross promotion within that platform, getting the eyeballs of that platform. You know, NBA Finals, they're getting the TNT eyeballs, they're getting the ABC eyeballs, they're getting the ESPN eyeballs, and the same with the NFL. They're really reaching everyone domestically on your